cool little networking thing going on.
Sorry, forgot about this.
Yeah.
Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys had a nice holiday. Tyne and I are just talking about her event on Saturday where we were going to live stream in, but they weren't able to. But it ended up being a successful happy hour where they were able to just individually connect to people who showed up, and they grabbed the different people in your team. So it worked out.
So this was okay. Sherry's not on here, but this was the greatest part. When we first started, there's literally only like 2 or 3 people that came. And I started getting nervous, but Sherry's like, hey, just go out there and invite people because we were kind of in a restaurant village. So there were people eating and stuff like that. So everybody went out and invited people, and we turned 3 people into like 12.
That's awesome.
There's that many people, like, it was a village. So there's always people there doing stuff, and they're eating, or I didn't disturb them while they were eating, but if there was somebody just sitting there not really doing much, I invited them. They're like, oh yeah, that sounds cool. And, we told them about the super greens, and they were just happy to try it. So we're like, cool.
That's amazing. So you turned 3 people into 12. Good job.
Yeah.
I saw the pictures. I was like, I saw 3 people. So apparently.
Yeah. It started off, and then all of a sudden we started bringing other people in, and it's like, okay, this is cool.
We'll just take them through the funnel. Inspire, inform, invite. Beautiful. Hi, Shri. Good morning. Good morning, Laura. Thanks for hopping on. Good morning, Wanda. So Shri, how are you feeling? Are you doing better? Are you still sick?
Oh no, I'm doing a lot better. I have a question. Do you guys do UK? Can someone jump aboard with us from the UK?
Yeah, we're in Canada and we're in Europe. Anywhere in Europe.
Okay, because Lisa, she wants to come back on from Sebastopol.
Lisa McBee, and she's in the
Yeah.
UK. I saw her comment on your thing. I was so excited.
Yeah,
That was good.
She just texted me and she was asking if she could do it in the Channel Islands, I think, right? In UK.
Of course.
That's great.
Congratulations, Shri, because that was a really good post. That was like one of the best posts ever.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I was like, do something for 4th of July,
Talk about the business. Yeah. Someone else did that too. And I was like, I wonder if Shri saw that other woman's post, but she's somewhere else. Someone totally unconnected to Purium.
Well, no, I did get it from somebody, a friend of mine in Hawaii, but she's on a different multi-level marketing thing. And I saw her put something for Independence Day. And I thought, well, maybe I should put something.
Jessica,
so I did kind of get it from somebody.
Yeah.
That lives in Maui.
Wonderful. So yes, we're in the UK. So here's what happens. So anybody who has someone in Europe, you have to contact Purium and you have to activate your European gift codes. You just have to have them activate their codes. You get 15. So you have 15 codes for the UK, for anywhere in Europe. So because Lisa's American, she probably still has I think she's actually English, but I think if she still has a US bank account, it would be better if she enrolled as in the US, because we have the fast start bonus and we don't have it in Europe. So if she can still enroll in the US, that's still ideal. Like with a US bank account. And then she could get products in Europe if she gets an account under her to send them to herself. But long story short is if she enrolls in Europe, all the names are different, all the prices are different. They don't have fast start bonuses. It's like a second company. It's like a whole different way it's completely done differently. So I recommend that we have a connect call with her and talk to her about it.
Yeah.
Like soon, because it's at the beginning of the month. It's a great time for her to hop on.
And she could switch down to me.
She doesn't have to switch. She hasn't ordered in years, so she could just start over with you.
Oh, I thought she worked for you, like under you.
Years ago. It's been years since she's ordered.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
After 6 months, a person's a free agent. Although
I didn't know that.
Although sometimes they don't want to lose their downline.
Okay. Well, that post that I posted, I got a lot of response from. In fact, the owner of what was that one
Saw that
I mentioned?
Yeah, Zen Cleanse.
Zen Cleanse. I didn't even know I was talking to him. Like, he responded. He's been following me. He's been following me since Chine Song, because he likes Chine Song. And I didn't even know that he was the owner of that. So then we're texting back and forth. I was trying to explain to him, and then all of a sudden, like after an hour of texting back and forth, he says, "Oh, by the way, I'm the owner of the," and then he sent me the videos, and he's writing the videos of the Zen cleanse of how
Yeah.
they do it and everything.
I wonder how he came up with that.
It's in China.
I
That's
know,
where
but
he does all his
wonder,
stuff.
I know, but I'm wondering how he came up with that whole protocol.
I don't know. I should ask him. But it's just interesting. I did get a lot of response from that post
Amazing.
yesterday for some reason.
Well, for some
Even the
reason,
owner
because
of Zen
everyone wants to
Cleanse.
make money. That was a business forward post, Sri.
Oh yeah, that's probably what it is, huh?
Yeah. A business forward post is really enticing to people. People want to make money.
Yeah, because I hardly do business posts, but now I'm going to start doing it more often.
Do
I
me,
think that's the key.
yeah, do me a favor and put the link. Yeah, no, it's all about doing business forward posts. That's the best way to make money in this business. Do me a favor and put that link to the post in the chat box here so everyone can look at it. If you could just share the link into the chat.
Oh, you mean my post? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
Okay. So, yeah. So to answer the question earlier about, like, this is a really good question about, here, I'm just gonna spotlight myself for the video. Here's the policy around network marketing. You can enroll, if you have another company, let's say you're part of doTERRA, which I'm not really distributive of doTERRA, I'm a customer, right? But let's say, you know, I want to enroll people into doTERRA. Okay, who's off mute? Everyone check their mute buttons, please. Okay. Glennis always off mute, but he tends to be quiet. Okay. But Glennis, let's get in the habit of you like pressing your mute button. There you go. All right. So Laura. So here's the policy. If I am a doTERRA rep, I can enroll only my direct people. So I can enroll Shri to me. I can enroll Glenith to me, but I couldn't enroll anyone else on the Zoom because no one else is direct to me. Okay. And then you guys can enroll only people who are direct to you. Glenith can enroll I'm totally spacing out her name. Lyra. I can't remember her name. Lena. Yeah, he could enroll Lena because he's direct to her. Shri could enroll Time, but I could not enroll Time. I can't enroll one of your people because it's considered stealing one of your customers. And I can't enroll someone who's anywhere else in the company as Purium because it's considered stealing those people's people and putting them in LM, because now what happens is usually when people, whatever is the newer company tends to be the one you focus on. And so then you're basically diffusing energy into another company. And then what happens is it's very hard to run two companies. So you'll tend to struggle in both. You'll tend to not really be able to build both companies well. You'll not be able to do well. And then the other problem is that I'll give you an example. People will tend to talk shit about one company because they'll be like, oh, I want to go into this company. It looks sexier. They're all sparkly. Oh, they make more money. Oh, whatever. There'll be always a lot of hype. Whoever's trying to prospect you will try to act like their company's better than yours. I'm a big fan of not making our company better than other people, of like not trying to tell people my company's better than yours, right? I don't believe in that. Your loyalties are going to be where your values are. And in this company, all the friends and all the people you meet now are through Purium, right? So the reason Tyne knows Laura is because of Purium. But if Tyne starts prospecting all these other people into doTERRA, for example, now all of a sudden she's building this huge downline in doTERRA and making all this money in doTERRA quickly because she's just bringing everyone from Purium who's already in a network marketing company. This is how you tank a company. This is how you destroy a person's downline. This is how you literally lose 3 people. I had 2 people in my team who did that. And one of them was a diamond. She was instantly cut. They didn't ask any questions. They just cut off her entire income, just closed her account because it's against policy because of what it can do. And then I had another woman who was a black diamond. Same thing. Boom, she's out. She realized she made a mistake and she tried to come back. Couldn't do it. her whole entire income gone like that she'd been working for years. So I don't recommend ever even messing around, because it can really nip you in the butt. And or that's not really the right expression, but it can really like bite you in the arse. Okay. It's very serious. Three crowns in the last week literally just had their entire accounts frozen, because there was some confusion around whether they were enrolling each other and whether they were enrolling each other's teammates into another company. And two of them called me crying. Okay, this just happened last week. It's very serious. I don't mess around. I'm like, keep your loyalties where you are. Where you are is where you are. Don't mess around. If you want to enroll people to another company, do it very cleanly. Only enroll your front line. And don't be like, okay, well, like, I'll enroll Shri, and then Shri will enroll, someone from another down. And then, it's like, it gets messy real quick, and it's not pretty. It's really not a good idea. We had a number of years ago, there was a royal crown in our company. She was my upline, and none of you've ever heard of her or met her, because it's been years, but she was a royal crown making $100,000 a month in Purium. Okay. Somebody, Jessie Lee, who the famous Jessie Lee, talked to her and was like, you can make so much more money if you come over to my company. So she thought she could make more money. She got a little greedy and was like, I'll go over there and make more money. So she left this company, went to that company, and then Jessie Lee actually ended up getting fired from that company for some unethical things she did. And then the person who was my upline ended up not making any money in that company. So she lost her Purium income, and she didn't make money in the new company. But she brought a bunch of people from my downline over with her. So my downline, who got their, remember I told you two of them got cut because they were cross recruiting. They started telling everyone, you can't make money with Purium. There's no money in this. You can't make money with Purium, because all of them didn't want to do the work, right? But they were already making money with Purium, but they thought they could make money faster somewhere else. But guess what? Wherever you go, there you are, right? So whatever problems you have here are not going to be solved by going somewhere else. Okay. It's all about how you learn to use the system. I know people who've gotten to Crown in 8 months in Purium. I didn't do it, but they did it because of who they are, because of how they work, because they figured something out, right? So we're all learning. I've had people who were like with me, who were like stuck at director for 3 years, and then suddenly finally popped to executive after 3 years of being a director, because they finally had an aha moment, and then they went up to diamond. So you learn how to become the next rank. And it's easy to start, have moments where we get down and like, oh, I'm like bummed because I didn't enroll anyone in this month or whatever. It's easy to get down on ourselves and then go, well, like maybe somewhere else I'll be happier. But guess what? Those people who left, none of them made money at the new company. They all lost all of their Purium incomes. Plus they didn't make any money at the new company. They ended up leaving the old company, the other company. And one of them came back and re-enrolled in Purium as a brand new person and started her account all over again. I'm not going to say who, because she has to be silent, but she's not on my team, but she came back to Purium. She was a 2-star crown, left Purium, and now she's back. She started over. She's like, I made a mistake. I'm starting over from scratch. So just saying, we got the best products. We got the best shipping. We got the best environmental vision. We've got the best everything here. There's no reason to leave. Sometimes people will go to a bigger ticket company. Oh, high ticket affiliate marketing. Oh, we sell $6,000 air purifiers, whatever. I'm making stuff up. We sell $6,000 air purifiers. Every one that you sell, you're going to make 3,000 on, oh, it's so much sexier over here. You're going to make more money. Well, guess what? It's not a monthly product. It's a one-time sale. Very few people have that much money to spend. And if you do, you're making them cut into their savings or spend on their credit cards and whatever. Okay. Actually having our level of network marketing is sustainable. It's very easy to build long-term and have long-term loyalty from customers because it's a visceral experience. People actually experience change. So we have something really, really good right here.
Even the owner from that Zen cleanser said that you guys have a great setup.
Aw, thank
The
you.
way
That's
they
so nice of
put
him.
it together. Yeah.
Cool. Daniel, right? That's his name?
Yeah.
Okay. Super glad to hear that. That's really nice. So yeah, this is an amazing, what we have in Purium. I've never seen anywhere. I have not found any other product that compares to anything that we have. I've looked up all of them pretty much. And when people brings me something new, I can usually very quickly prove that it's not even when they bring me something from Whole Foods, they're like, what about vitamin mineral greens? What about this or that? And I mean, I have people who like bring me stuff and then I look at all the product, I look at all the label, I look at the serving size. Here's what people forget to look at is the serving size and the cost. They go, this is cheaper. This is only 40 bucks. I go, but yeah, look, it's like only half the ounces. It's like half the amount of product. Their serving size is half the amount of our serving size. Of course it's cheaper. People like don't know how to look at everything. So if you ever have anybody who gives you some kind of product and says, compare this, give it to me, I'll show you. I have not once ever, still to this day, I even had a naturopath. Someone's like, this naturopath is like bent on these other products, brought them to me, and I wrote down all the specs and proved how we were actually still less expensive and better quality ingredients than what they had. And one of the reasons our ingredients are quality, and one of the reasons our price point is lower is because we own the farms. We own the means of production. That keeps our costs down. So we're still able to stay competitive on the market. Some of our products, the company don't make any, like the rice bran solubles, the company doesn't make any money on it all. It's like there's a zero profit that the company even makes on. They just keep that as like at the lowest price point possible. There's other things that we mark up. So different companies are going to mark up best sellers and different things and still have, and in our case, we still have products that are, at least that's the last I heard. Maybe it's changed, but like with our company, you know, we have a commitment to quality and affordability and sustainability. So there are some things that are marked up higher. That's why it's not like equal. The price does not equal the points. You know, so some of you guys have seen like, well, this is 61 points and it's $100, right? And then this other thing is like, you know, maybe, you know, $30, but it's 20 points, right? So it's like, it just depends on how much. I mean, each point is, every single product has a different markup. It's not all just one across the board, like everything's marked up 40%, whatever. It's not like that. So everything's uniquely priced. So I hope that answers your question, Tyne. Hopefully that's helpful. All right. So it's 9:47 and it's Wednesday. We're at the beginning of the month. And thanks to those of you who already posted in our Facebook group. When I post, I just want to clarify a little bit of something. When I post that vision statement is just a picture to just show you, to help you remember, like, what am I going to write in my caption when I do my posts in Facebook? It's not meant to be filled out, although you certainly can, but it's not meant to be like written in. I accidentally posted Coco's and I didn't realize I'd written one. I posted one that had already writing in it. I was just posting that as an example, but really, like, you want to do your longer caption in the group, like Gleneth did. So let's go ahead and we're going to go into the Facebook group and just take a quick look at some examples so we can see how to do our first of the month statements. There it is, Team Alchemy. Okay. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. We're going to take a look at the Team Alchemy group. Let me move my controls around because they're all over the place. Okay. So Sheree posted, I am so happy and grateful now that I'm executive by 7/31/23. I love that you did this exactly correctly, Sheree. You said, now that I am, right? You posted, now that I am. And you said, I have 6,000 points, which is 200 per day. My key players are, so your key players are actually your downline, are the people who are enrolling. But I love that you added me because I am definitely supporting you. But your real key players are Tyne, Coco, Deborah, and Jamie. And it's great that you tag them because then what it does is it gives them a boost to see that like, oh, I'm part of her plan, you know? I call in the divine to my team. Yes. My action steps are Thursday. Hey, I'll help you happy hours, 30 people a week in person. So communicating with 30 people a week, you're very good at that. Posting 3 lives a week and 3 share because you care a week. 1 Facebook post, business opportunity, and 1 Facebook Live business opportunity a week. This is fantastic. And you say what you give up. I give up distractions and more basking in the living presence through prayer, song, and journeying. Beautiful. I love that. So this is a perfect example of what we do every month on the first week of the month. We post our vision statement. So this is Sheree's vision statement, following the protocol of that template. And she says, how many, she says, she doesn't say, I will have, she says, now that I am executive, she's putting the future into the past, which is Joe Dispenza, it's Tony Robbins, they all teach this. Okay. I am now executive. Now, I do have a little bit of a push. I have a little bit of a challenge, which is that Sheree's already executive and you've been hitting executive easily. So I would say go for diamond. That's your next rank. You're already executive. So I would say go for diamond here because you're trying for a new rank now. So you want to always have like your next rank, or if you've fallen back a rank, then you want to, if you fall back a rank, well, then you want to shoot for getting ahead. You know, if she was director, hitting director last month, then hitting director the last 3 months, I would say push for executive, but you're already executive with ease. That's just happening.
Oh my God, I totally forgot.
Did you?
I don't know why I put executive. You're right. I was supposed to put diamond.
Okay, good. Well, you can go back and.
Oh my God. I hope I didn't put it on the thing too. Oh, no, I don't think so. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you mean on the declaration day? Yeah. Okay, good. Well, so good. So this is beautiful. Now, the one thing that's missing, there's only one thing missing here. It's the hashtag. Okay. And then you also want to edit it and you want to tag all of your team members so everyone sees it. So you want to make sure the hashtag says Jam in July, hashtag Jam in July. That way I'm going to do a search for Jam in July and I can find everything, right? That's how I read your post. I go in here and I do a search and I go hashtag Jam in July. I bet Glennis is going to be first. Let's see. Glennis, hey, I called it. I know Glennis so well. I'm like, Glennis is going to be the first one that comes up. Okay, so Glennis used the hashtag. That way I found his post, okay? So now what we're ideally supposed to do at the beginning of the month is you want to post your just proof of your first of the month order. I don't necessarily recommend posting this because it has his address on it, but he probably doesn't care. It has his PO box. But I just try to be thoughtful about you guys exposing yourselves, you know, so much. You don't have to have your address and your phone number in there. But it does, you can just do you can do a picture of the thank you. When it says thank you, you can just upload a picture that says thank you, that proves that you've opened your business for the month, right? When you place your order, you are opening your business for the month. You're saying, I have now paid rent, right? For my storefront. And I am now, you know, and then you have that. So this is great. He's got a picture of himself. I love that says your most powerful investment. Like he's basically showing a picture of himself and the work. Now let's read what it says. I am so ecstatic and grateful now that I am executive by 7/31/23. See, now that I am in the future, that's perfect. I have over 6,000 points, 200 per day. My why, this is key. We want to have our why in there. It's funny. My why is complete freedom and abundance in my retired years with no limits of money, dictating my bucket list and art passions. My key players include Lena Joy, Jameson Walrath, and 3 active, he's calling it in here, 3 active new brand partners working on fast start incentives. My action steps are to continually showing up and team and company events and regular prospecting on social media and in person. I give up endless scrolling and other distractions that don't support my dreams. I love it. There's the I give up. He's saying what his action steps are. He's going to show up on all the team and company events, and he's going to prospect. He's going to invite to those prospects to those events and also in person. He's going to talk to people in person. Okay, good. Here's one from Jam in July from years ago from this woman, 2018. Okay, so I haven't even used that term for 2000 for a long time. So, get your hashtags in so I can find you guys. Okay, make sure you put hashtags on your post. So let's see what else is in here. I know you guys aren't the only ones, so we'll go back. So we've got Cherie's. We've got some. Oh, this is 2018. What's going on here? Do I have the search? Let's do this. Let me just click this. I'll go like this. Okay. I do not know why this old 2K club is on here unless, oh, Shri wrote, are you still, wait, Shri, you posted on this. So that's what happened. I don't know how you found this, but you bumped by commenting. You actually bumped this post up to the top of the page. So anytime we comment on someone's post, it bumps it to the top.
Oh, okay. No, I went on their page because I was curious to see if they were still in it.
So this is,
Are they still in it? In Purium?
I don't know. I haven't talked to them. Gina is, she still orders. But my point is this is on the team page. So you bump, this is on the team page. This is on the Team Alchemy page. This is a private group. Okay. So somehow you found, I don't know how you found this post, but it's from 2018.
Well, I thought I went on her page and I asked if she was still involved with Purium.
No, this is not on her page. This is inside Team Alchemy. Who were you asking, Gina?
Not sure now, because I was kind of curious because I was looking at them and a lot of them are from 2018. A lot of those posts of those people, and I was thinking, are they still involved? Or I was kind of curious,
Yeah, well, they are not really. Gina is. She's a customer. She occasionally enrolls, but she works during the day and she has a whole other life, so she's not.
Because I was curious because I noticed that there's a lot of people that drop out, right? Or
people drop out after a month or so, whatever, because they're like, oh, well, they're not really committed, right? They're not totally committed. So let's just stick with what we're talking about here. But I want you guys to understand that if you do a search in this group and you comment on it, it's going to bump it to the top of the page. Okay, here's Tynes. Tyne, am so happy and grateful now that I am executive by Friday, July 28th. All right, she's going early. I love Tyne that you gave an earlier date. You're like July 28th. I have 6,000 points, 215 per day. That's good. You're like making an early target. My why is leveling up my family and community. My key players are Aaliyah, Corey, Pam, and Sarah. I support them to reach director, yes, and 250 point goals. I call Dawn, Stewart, and Danielle to my team. Good job. That's great. Now, this is a perfect strategy because you know that if you have 3 people hit director, that's going to give you how many points? You have 3 people hitting 2,500 points. That's how many points?
I don't know, actually.
It's 7,500 points, which is executive. 6,000 is executive. So 7,500 points will bring you above executive. So if you actually achieve that goal of helping them get that's good. What's the best way to get to your goal, guys? If you want to get to executive, what do you got to do?
Help your downline level up.
Okay, go ahead, Shri.
stories. Tell your story.
Tyne said it. She said, help her downline, get your downline to that goal. So if you want to get to executive, get your downline to executive. You want to get to diamond, get your downline to diamond, right? So you're going to focus on Sheree, you're going to focus on getting Tyne to diamond. You're helping Tyne get to diamond, right? You have your support calls and all that. Okay. And you're gonna get to diamond by helping her get to executive, which is on her way to diamond, right? Okay. So I have so many people that I am doing this for. And then for you, Sheree, also helping your other people, you're gonna need 2 other. Tyne is definitely gonna be hitting consultant, but you need 3 consultant legs to hit diamond. So you're gonna also need to help Deborah get to at least consultant, and then 1 other person, whoever your person was.
Well, Coco, she's
Oh yeah, Coco's going for executive this month.
yeah.
You get Coco and Tyne to executive, that's 12,000 points right there. Then you only need 3,000 of your own to get to diamond. Got it?
Yeah.
If you get Tyne to executive, that's 6,000. If you get Coco to executive, that's 6,000. And then you get Deborah to if you get Deborah to director, that's diamond points. Then you'll be diamond. Okay. I give up fear and doubt. I have so many people that I'm doing this for. I love this affirmation. My mother recovering from cancer, my son, and all the amazing children in my life who want to create a better world I want to create a better world for. The families and communities that I grew up in and am creating now, that I learned that I want to heal and create with. I feel so blessed to be given this opportunity. I take up this charge fully and wholeheartedly with my band of Amazons and warriors at my side. Yay! Thank you all for everything you have given me, the love, support, holding space, and above all your sacred time. I hope to return that to you all and more abundantly than I ever received. Thank you all for joining me on this amazing journey of leveling up the collective. Love and light, Tyne. Beautiful. Now, what's missing from your post, Tyne?
The hashtag.
The hashtag.
I gotta go back and do it.
And guess what else is missing?
I have no idea.
Nobody is tagged. None of these people
I
are tagged.
know. I get embarrassed. I was like, oh, I have to tag you guys. Okay.
Yeah, you got to tag everyone and me and Sheree and your whole team and everyone on Team Alpha. You got to want to tag everybody, you guys. This is beautiful. I love that you included this. This is very clear. That's awesome. You can totally do that. It's good to do that. Also, if you can, once you make your order, you add that. Okay. So,
okay.
Coco, go ahead. She went ahead and posted this. Coco, I'm grateful now that I am executive. I have 6,000 points, 200 per day. My why is to create healthy, sustainable community. My key players are all my brand partners. I support them to reach their goals. I call in my divine team. My action steps are in motion. I give up nothing to make my dreams come true. Okay, so this is why we do a caption, because this is very short and to the point. It's great if you're in a hurry, but we want to know, what are your action steps? You want to spell that out in your caption. My key players are, you want to list them, you want to name them, you want to tag them, and what goals they're getting to, where you're going to get them to, like Tyne did, 2,500 points each. Yay, Coco. Awesome. I'm going to tell her, please add to your caption the ranks your downline will have achieved. And what your action steps are. And please add the monthly hashtag. Okay. And then we welcome Sarah to the team. Welcome, Sarah. I don't think I actually had a chance to do that. Welcome. She's on the call now. Hi, Sarah. Welcome to the call. So glad you're here.
Hi. Thank you. I'm learning a lot.
Good. You're awesome. Okay, cool. So now you guys know how to do that. Do you all feel empowered? How does it feel now to, do you guys feel empowered to like create a post this week with your vision statement? Who's ready? Who feels like, okay, I got it. I can do this. I can.
Yes. Okay.
Yay. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. How about you, Wanda? Wanda's over there in the barn area. In her big land. You trying to come unmute? You're trying to unmute. Here we go.
Yes.
You feel
Now
ready
I
to
know how to
post?
do it. Now I know how to do it.
Good. Awesome. Well done.
Thank you.
Awesome. You're welcome. Roger, how about you? Okay, I guess Roger's not available. So, Laura, you ready to do this? She's not on screen, but I'm just giving her a hard time. Okay, good. All right, so let's go ahead. It's 10:04. Let's go ahead and everyone just focus on creating their team. Create your posts if you haven't already. And then if you have, then focus on inviting to the events this week. So Shri and Wanda, I think I can't remember. Oh no, Coco have a healthy happy hour this Thursday at 5:30 Pacific time. Is that correct? 5:30
Yes.
Pacific time this week, you guys, in the post,
Yeah.
and it's in the accountability thread.
Oh, Rachel.
Yes.
Oh, just checking if you can hear me. I also throw in a happy hour on Friday.
Oh, you're so what time?
That is 6 p.m. Central Pacific time.
6 p.m.
Yeah, 6 p.m. We did one last night. Had a new person on board, and then there was a total of 4 of us.
Okay, so
on
you're
it.
doing Friday at 6 p.m.
Yeah, we're done. I'm looking at doing every Tuesday, every Friday.
Yeah, I can never do Fridays at that time, just so you know.
Yes, that's
Okay, cool.
understandable.
Okay,
I
cool.
knew that already.
Okay,
And then
good.
I'm supporting Coco on the Thursday one. Yeah.
Good, fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
You guys can
Very
always
good.
combine, you guys can always combine.
Yeah.
Right.
And Coco is jumping on the Friday one as well.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Is that
Go ahead.
Hawaii time?
6 o'clock Pacific time,
Oh,
Yeah.
Pacific. Okay.
3 p.m. Hawaii.
Yes. Last night I shared Glenn's story regarding his story, because there was others on there. That person that was on there knew of the people that I was referring to that have sleep apnea. So yeah.
Good. Awesome.
Yeah. So I meet up with that person. Not only today, talk with her, but I also fly over to Oahu and meet up with her on Saturday.
That's exciting. You
Mm.
get like an in-person, like, oh, I'm flying to Hawaii. I'm flying to Oahu for a business.
Yeah, I flew this past week into Maui, so I have several people there I'm
Yay.
working on.
Get
Mhm,
it, girl.
yeah.
You can do a healthy happy hour at one of their houses.
Oh, I should have done that over there, except it was a party house. Everybody was there because of a party, so that would be too loud.
A little too much. Okay, next time.
Yeah,
So
too
we can
much.
you can do healthy happy hours in person. I'm gonna go ahead and actually for the recording talk about how you do healthy happy hours in person. It's just like the one on Zoom. You have 3 people share stories. You talk about the mission and vision of the company. And then you go over the products. And then you tell the price. The price is always at the end of the presentation. You build the value, always. You build the value throughout the presentation. And then you tell about the products and the price.
Okay.
And when you tell the price, you always first say it's $12 a day. And then you say $6 twice a day. And then you say, I saved this much money. And then you give them the retail price. And then you give them the short price. So I'm going to go ahead and write this up right now. And I'm going to put it in the team boards, the exact format of a presentation. So that you have it for Friday. Okay.
Thank you.
Have it for all your
Thank
healthy
you.
happy hours.
I was trying to put that all in order and writing them all up for last night's one too. And yeah, I saved the price for later. By the time I saved it for later, they want to know. That person wanted to know, wait, what's the
Right.
price? What's the price? You know?
By the time you say the price, they've already decided to buy it. That's
Yeah.
what you want. You don't want to tell them the price before they've decided to buy it. You want them to have decided they're going to get it no matter what. And then when you tell the price, it's inconsequential.
Thank you.
And so I forgot, the very first part is mix and mingle. So when you do a healthy happy hour in person, you got all the tastes out. You're like, hey, come on in. Oh, here, try the power shake. You want to push that into you want to make sure every single person in the party is like tried everything first before you start.
All right. Oh, I like that.
Try the power shake. Here's the love shake. Here's the cherry juice. And you're only using the products from the ULT. You don't want to confuse them with all these other products. You're like, here's because then they just want that one. Then they're like, oh, I want this one product. You're like, no, this is a 90-day. Okay. So then so basically you're like having them try everything. You mix and mingle. You're introducing everyone, edifying everyone. And then you say, okay, everybody, we're going to sit down now. And we're going to start our presentation. And then you have everyone sit down. And then you stand in the front of the room while everyone's sitting so that you're commanding attention and people know they're not going to talk out of order. Because if you sit down with them, then it becomes a conversation, and that 1 hour presentation becomes a 3-hour presentation. Everyone's talking and no one buys anything. Yeah. If you don't keep those short, if your presentation goes over 45 minutes or an hour, people won't buy it. Right. People won't buy that day. They'll be too tired and overwhelmed and like, oh, I'll buy it later. So if you want people to buy the day of your healthy happy hour, whether it's in person or on a Zoom, you got to keep it to 45 minutes, no longer than an hour, never longer than an hour, or people will not buy.
Okay. All right.
You want them to buy at the end of the Zoom. You want them to be like, okay, let me get on the phone with you. Who wants to get on the phone with me right now? I'll walk you through it. That's why I walk them through the presentation. I say, get out your phones, here it is. Here's how you order. I want them to see that. But even better is like, get your own phones out and let me show you how to order. Is get them to get their phones out. Say, I'll just show you how to order real quick. You don't have to do it now, but here's how you order. Because then once it's in there, like, well, I might as well order. They've already put it in their phone. They trust me. Like if they already have it in their phone, they're just going to order. They're like, I already did. I forgot this part.
All right.
Okay.
Somebody did, well, the question did come up where, why 90 days? And all I could say was, it took years for me to get in this state physically. It's going to take a while before I change it up and reset
Totally
myself.
True. 100% true. That's the best answer. That's the truth. Yeah. And it's like, and it takes like 3 months to break a habit. They try to change one habit every 4 months. Only change one habit at a time. Right now we're changing the eating habit. It takes 4 months.
Just want to share something, and that was because I went to Maui this weekend. I was there for a graduation celebration, which means I'm partaking of all that goodies that they have out there, all that appetizer and stuff, but taste kind of sizes, What happened was when I got back, come Monday to today is day 3 that I've just been not eating at all, just everything all in smoothie form, all with my greens. And I told my sister what I was doing. She go, how can you do that? I said, because I'm full anyway when I drink the power shakes. So it's all good. I don't have to have anything else because it already gives me that sweet that I like and that feeling of everything that I need. So today is day 3. So I got to do that to clean out what I just went through this weekend and to prepare myself for this coming weekend coming. So
good job. Right on. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. Let's go ahead and start inviting to these events right now and making our posts in the Team Alchemy page with those. Make sure those hashtags are in there and everyone's tagged. Okay, let's do it right now. Okay, take care.